A very big good afternoon to everybody. On behalf of Sabrang India and Vote for Democracy, it gives me pleasure, though it's under tragic circumstances, that I'm just having this conversation with veteran journalist and former editor of The Telegraph, Mr. R. Rajagopal, resident of Kolkata for 3 decades. And I think most of Indians and all India is now aware of the complete, in one sense, the avoidable trauma that Mr. Rajagopal has been made to go through. What, like he himself says, 27 lakh voters in Bengal have had to go through, which is being out of the voters list because of a extremely untested and illogical category called logical discrepancies. So, because of the exclusion from the voters list in March this year, again because of the inability to track, which he'll talk to us about, what has been a tragic consequence and shows an extraordinary coordination between the Kolkata police and the MEA, is the delay in the renewal of the passport application. So we'll have this conversation with Mr. Rajagopal and what implications this has for democracy, for representation, and for vast numbers of Indians who are voiceless and who become just numbers. Yes, sir. Over to you. You've been talking to media, you've been talking to social media, you made your entire situation quite public, which we all thank you for, because otherwise we would not have known of the extraordinary coordination that is afoot between the Kolkata police and the MEA. But what are your first thoughts to us on this issue?
Yeah, but in hindsight, I think the thing that shocked me most obviously was my removal from SIR and the passport refusal to renew my passport. But in hindsight, what I see now is, see, the regional passport actually, a lot of people are refusing to believe it. Actually, they gave me in writing, in registered mail as well as an email in a printed thing. They sent me in writing that an adverse police verification report has been received. That is, they put number one, and there's only one reason. There's no, and it clearly says their voter list deleted from SIR. When the EC has repeatedly assured the Supreme Court that the SIR data will be used only for the purpose of inclusion or exclusion from the voter list, and the Supreme Court has said that any citizenship suspicion or anything arises, the name has to be sent to the Union Home Ministry, and the Home Ministry can only make the decision. But here, a city police force is not even, a city police force is taking a decision to refuse to deny me the police verification, and the passport office is officially citing it in their mail letter. Had they not sent such a letter, I'm sure very few people would have believed me when I said, even when several newspapers are reporting that it's an allegation that Rajagopal alleged that he has been denied because of SIR. It is not an allegation. They have given it
It's
in
a
writing.
fact. It is a
Yeah,
fact.
which means it shows the impunity with which some agencies are functioning.
Sir, I think it shows three or four things. It first shows an extraordinary level of Machiavellian coordination between the
Yeah.
Kolkata police, the MEA, and the Election Commission. It also shows a brazen violation of what they themselves are saying before the Supreme Court. That is, the Election Commission is saying before the Supreme Court. And it shows a complete weaponization of the SIR process itself. But this, I recall, I think it was on April 24th of 2026 when Justice Bakchi, who's one of the judges hearing the matter, actually said that, so what if people can't vote this time? They'll be able to vote next time, which means that this was supposed to be a good faith provision that adjudication will happen and people who have been unfairly or bureaucratically unfairly removed from the voters list will be put back. But here is an administration, and that to the MEA, Ministry for External Affairs, regional passport office, actually using this process to exclude already. And I think this could actually be the fate of many others. We of course know about your case. And I think, like you yourself have said somewhere, and many of us have said, Sabrang India has certainly said, that Samrat Chaudhary, for instance, the Chief Minister of Bihar,
Yes.
said this in January, February this year, before he was formally made Chief Minister and replaced Mr. Nitish Kumar, saying that 22 lakh people we are going to deprive of the welfare benefits. And where did that figure of 22 lakhs arrive from? Our study of the Bihar SIR deletion show it is the figure of deceased voters. And even within the SIR figures, there's so many discrepancies. So you have denial of passport rights, which is supposed to be a completely separate process. And now you're telling people that you'll be denied welfare benefits.
Yes, yes. Deliberate policy confusion has been created using a stated policy, and inside the court they are saying something, and outside it is being used, like you said, it is being weaponized to harass citizens. And so this has no end. Really. Today it started off with welfare, which is far more dangerous and graver than passport thing, denying the poor and the marginalized the welfare benefit. Started with welfare benefits. In my case, it's passport. 2 days ago, I saw a newspaper report which says that one lady saying that her name was cut from the SIR. Then she gave birth to a child, and the child's birth certificate, the local authorities are denying, stating that your name has been deleted from SIR. So the scope and this thing, it's being widened and broadened day by day according to women fans. Right now, it looks like according to women fancy or officials, or by design, which
Mm.
so it's a very so it actually requires if the like this debate has been going for the last 3 days. The MEA has still, as far as I know, MEA has not issued any clarification. It takes them only 5 minutes to issue a one-line clarification saying no, SIR and SIR data and passport renewal or issuance have nothing to do with each other. But they have not done that. Calcutta police, they are speaking to media, but officially from the highest authority of the Calcutta police, there is no clarification has been issued. So if the executive keeps quiet like this, it is the judiciary's responsibility to step in and clear the air. Or when Parliament convenes, there should be enough debate about this. This is our only hope now. What else can we? Actually, it also shows how helpless people are. Like in my case, I so more or less privileged because at least my voice, some of the avenues, some people will give me a platform. But what about the millions of people who doesn't have a voice to speak? And you can't go to a police station and keep asking them, show me the government memo, show me the government order. Once they may tolerate you, and twice. The third time, you know what happens in our power centers of power if the citizen persists. So.